I got audio. When somebody comes in, they can tell me if y'all can hear me or not. Check, 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 check. Let me know if you can hear me. Nobody's coming in yet. Messed up my last live. If you can check for me, yeah, thanks. I appreciate it, appreciate it. Messed up my last one, so people like, I ain't messing with him no more. He plays too much. He don't really want to go live. He just want to play like he want to go live. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, they can hear me. Okay. All right. Well, I won't be taking any more calls or doing anything else weird while I'm live on my cell phone. But I am working on a solution for going live faster and easier, not involving my cell phone. So that's coming up very, very soon, guys. So I started the hat order. Everything seems to be going fine. That just goes to show you that the needles that I'm having problems with is just tension on those specific needles, because these ones right here are just like not going faster and faster. You can jump on the live if you want to, man. You don't gotta go around. Don't be shy. You know what I mean? Don't be shy. You know what I'm saying? Come introduce us. Say what's up to everybody. You know what I mean? No? Okay. You don't have to. I'm just saying, you know. people shy. All right, let me see what people say. What's going on, Levite? Bro, with all this money you're making, buy land, build your own, having fun doing so smaller. Bro, I am not making all this money. I wish, right? I'm working towards it. And as soon as I find out how to get all of it, I'm going to make a video and let y'all know how to get all of it. But I'm making a little bit of money, doing what I can. I'm probably the first YouTuber to admit that I'm not selling, $50,000 in merchandise a month. Everybody's like, how I made this and how I made that. And some people legit do, right? And I'm watching those videos and I'm taking notes, but I'm not one of them yet. But I will be. We will be there, guys. We will be there. And as soon as I get there, I'm going to tell y'all exactly how I did it and what you got to do to get it to, because there's enough out here for everybody. Let me see the comments. Let me see what else we got here. Hello from sunny Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's in the building. My first time here. Thank you so much, Juan Garcia de Jesus. Thank you so much for joining the live. First time here. Thumbs up for you. Everybody, as you guys are coming in, give this video a thumbs up so it can get spread out to the people that were on here before that I had to end the live because my audio got messed up because I took a phone call. Don't ever take a phone call when you live. But I had to because I am waiting for a delivery. And I don't think this delivery is going to get here today. So, earlier this morning I thought I was going to get it, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm just trying to hoop this hat perfectly, guys. So, and I should be using my Gen 2. Dang, I should be using Gen 2, right, to make it easier. But you know what? I'm going to start using my Gen 2. Not on this job, but I'm going to start using my Gen 2 hat hoop. Shouts out to Hoop Tech. Gen 2 will be in use. So you guys see how long it's taking me to hoop this hat just because I'm trying to get it perfect. Let me give you guys an angle. What's going on, Demps? You guys see how long it's taking me to hoop this? I'm just trying to get this in the perfect spot. The Gen 2 hat hoop would totally 100% alleviate this problem that I'm having. Okay, so now I'm perfectly down the center so I can work on the next hat right here. Demps is in the building. What's up, Demps? What you doing today? Demps is in the building. What you doing today? I got a fucking bunny and I'm like, okay. Yeah. Levite says, hello all. Like and subscribe as you comment. Thanks again. Thank you so much, Levi. Excelente. I got to make Demps admin. Let me see how I can make Demps admin. Give her props because Demps be on here. Moderator. Okay, cool. Bam. Okay. Moderation status. Okay, Tamps, appreciate you. What's up? I'm sewing some bonnets right now. That's what's up. Okay. T-Town should be a moderator too. I'm gonna hook you up in a second, T-Town, because he always on here. Let me hook him up too. That's all everybody that's on here I'm gonna have a trillion moderators in a second. Hold on, where T-Town at? Is he on here? Yeah, here you go. Yeah, we're gonna make you a moderator too. As moderator, boom, boom, boom. We got some status upgrades today. Got some status upgrades today. Question. I like question. Can you use a Gen 2 and normal hooping as different machines? Okay, so I'm trying to understand your question. Can you use Gen 2s as normal machines on normal machines? I don't know what you mean by normal machine, but let me tell you some uses for a Gen 2 hat hoop. All right, so a Gen 2 hat hoop can be used on the majority of industrial embroidery machines, such as Ricoma, Tajima, Melco, ZSK, SWF, Toyota, Barrett, Brother, right? Brother. But Brother, and no knock, but I don't consider Brother to be industrial embroidery machines. But they do have industrial machines, right? Yeah. They do have industrial machines. Yeah, one. But I just see the small, most people, I just see the small commercial, the small home type of machines. But I've seen multi-head Brother machines in people's factories before. So they do have industrial machines. But most of the stuff that I see online that people have are as equivalent to the EM 1010. Is equivalent to that. In the chat, let me know. Does Brother have something like just built like the MT 1501? Y'all hear that? Solid. Does Brother have something like that? Like a single needle, or are they all like multi needles? I mean multi heads. That's what I mean. Multi heads. Because I don't know. I've never seen like an industrial. Unless their industrial machine is not made out of metal, I don't know. Yes, Fidel. Fidel's in the building. What's going on? Everybody say what's up, Fidel. Fidel is the screen printing genius. If you guys want any bulk screen printing done, do not holler A-Dubb Productions, because A-Dubb Productions will outsource to Fidel to do the big job. So hit up Fidel for your big screen printing needs. Hit over there at Graphics Paradise. Shout out to Fidel, man. That's my man. That's my boys right there. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, your Facebook group. Yo, we got to go check out T-Town T-shirts. His Facebook group has 67. Now, so we ain't doing no funny stuff, messing up my live. Fidel, Ted from Express Screen just called me. We ain't talking. He's trying to mess up my live. Not happening, bro. Not happening, Ted. Sorry. We gonna call you back after we're done. So we're gonna start this next one up, and we gonna hook some more while we at it. And this guy is done. Got to put on another one of those too. So I'll put that on. As a matter of fact, let me start that right now. Too funny. Do not disturb. That's how you do it. I got to put on Do Not Disturb while I go live. Okay. See? Listen. It's weird. Like, as you get older, all right, you start not knowing how technology works. I used to be like, get angry at your parents or something like that. Or not angry, but like, oh my gosh, you don't know how to use your cell phone, right? But now as I'm getting older, I'm starting to understand like all these different apps and stuff. I'm like, oh, how do you end this call? How do you do this? How do you do that?
I don't know if you remember, you told me how to format my hard drive.
I told you how to format your hard drive? Yes. But that don't count because we was both younger back then. You should have known that. Lovely, you want to come say hi to everybody? No. Lovely gonna come say hi another time. She said she don't want to say hi. But guys, okay, so my machine stopped right now. As you can see, it's thread here. And it's still thread here, which means it's not a thread break or anything, But just from my experience, I know that the reason why I stop is because it's out of bobbin thread, all right? And I can tell that because I see some white bobbin thread right here, so I know that this bobbin is out, all right? Versus this one right here, I don't see any white bobbin thread, so I know this bobbin is fine. So right now, I'm going to take this off, and you guys will see that I'm right. Why? Because I am right. So I'm gonna hit the scissors cut button on the screen, and I'm gonna cut. All right, so that just cut my thread. So now the threads are loose. So now I can take this off and change the bobbin. How do I know that? Because I do the same thing. I do the same thing. I do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Drum rolls, please. Am I right? Who thinks I'm wrong? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I know what I'm talking about. What's going on, Kayla? Kayla's in the building. Kayla, congratulations on the business growth, Kayla. Yo, listen, Kayla's a living testimony of how, you know what I mean, you start your business off and you wondering where you going to get some business, and then you like all of a sudden, you know, word of mouth and people who you know, and then you start getting business and you're like, opportunity, success, on the way to success. And everybody here, listen, if you're not trying to be successful, if you're not trying to make any money, then you are in the wrong place. All right, you are not in the right place if you just want to talk. If you just want to talk about it and not do it, this ain't the place for you. Because over here at A-Dubb Productions, I encourage everybody to take actions. That's the perfect segue into, if you guys are looking for any equipment, make sure you guys use my affiliate link down in the description below, right? Make sure you guys are using those affiliate links down in the description below if you're interested in buying a multi-head embroidery machine or anything like that. All right, so let me give you guys another tip real fast. All right, so say for example, you're embroidering and like you can't get the hat out because it's all the way forward, and the only way to get it out is to like move the head, right? So I'm gonna do like, I'm gonna move it like, I'm gonna say I want to move it back. You're like, oh my gosh, now I put this next one on. I lost my positioning. How do I get back my positioning on this Ricoma machine? I messed it up. Damn. No, you didn't. You know why? Because we got this button right here. Let me show you this button. Show you this button. See this button right here? This button right here will return to the last position where the machine stopped. All right, so I'm gonna push this button and it's gonna return back. Watch. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm geeking today, guys. I'm happy. All right, so now since it stopped, I'm gonna rewind it a little bit. So I'm gonna push this button right here that says T brake, and I'm gonna rewind the design a little bit, and I'm gonna stop, put it back to stop, and then I'm going to start my design. And I'm gonna pay attention to the thread. Oops, action takers here. That's right, you better believe it. We take action over here. We don't talk about it, we be about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it. So I'm gonna press start, but I think I need to flick this switch right here when I press start because it's not gonna start embroidering right away. So when I want to start embroidering right away, I flick the switch, but I'm gonna press start just to make sure. Not embroidering, flick the switch, embroidering. Boom! Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing with them. Stop playing. What's going on, Bells? Bells in the building. Dude, that is killer tip, bro. Yeah, for sure, because I didn't know that. I seen you do that not too long ago. Saved me many times. Okay, now that's probably a thread break. 12 going apparel's in the building. No, it's not. It's not. So I'm going to, like a DJ, like a DJ, turn my little wheel right here, because I don't know what that is, what that's about. Restart it, let's see what happens. All right, cut. Let's see. The bobbin's not all the way in, you think, Loveland? I mean, it was going. Okay, so the bottom bobbin. All right, I don't know if you guys paid attention. This is user error. I don't know why, if you guys paid attention, but when I was putting in that last bobbin, If you guys notice, I was scratching at the bobbin. So the bobbin got to the point, and if you don't know anybody, you'd be like, oh, my machine, The bobbin got to the point where I scratched that thread, and now I can tell because that's what I saw. The thread sheared. So it got to that point, and that point in the bobbin was shredded. So embroidery, as well as everything you do in life, is all about reasoning and thinking. Like, what caused this to happen? How did this happen? How do I avoid it, right? It's problem solving, right? So, yeah, I created that problem, and yeah. So I'm gonna cut that part out, and we gonna go. Cut that part out. Blow a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna keep it moving. Knock this order out. And we're gonna put it in a sweatshirt and knock that order out. But my guy just stopped by, he bought some stuff, so he came by for a hoodie, and he bought a hoodie and a t-shirt because he couldn't resist the beautiful dedication t-shirt. He couldn't resist that. So he bought that. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Rewind just a little bit. Didn't rewind enough. Did not rewind enough. We don't want no gaps. Still didn't rewind enough. What the heck is that? Okay, so it must be this one. Oh my gosh. Let's see what's going on in chat. Hey, I want you guys to give me a thumbs up real fast. 12 Going Apparel's in the building. I don't see 12 Going Apparel. I got 32 people in here. I want you guys to give me a thumbs up real fast. Okay. That thread is not in the needle. That's why. Okay, that might help. Oh, I use the error stuff.
It's never a machine.
Yeah, most cases it's never in a machine. That's what Lovin says, never in a machine. This thread was not in the needle. So, here's another tip for you guys. When you have a issue and your machine stops, right? And then you go to start it up, and then that needle, say that needle starts and this needle does not start, and it waits a little while till it starts. While this is vibrating, it's pulling the thread a little bit, and the thread can come out of the needle, and then that'll cause it to stop, as you just witnessed. All right? So, stuff happens. I need to get this done in this order, I know that much. I know that much. Let's get on my nerve right now. If you don't have patience, you can't do embroidery. Period. All right, it's cool. All right. Listen to learn. Thumbs up. Yo, that machine looks awesome. I appreciate it. My wife, like her. I'm gonna leave that alone. Man, I started watching your videos when you first got your SG500. Man, doing your thing. I appreciate that. I have that SG500. The ink is expensive. Is there any other site to get them from? To get them cheaper? Okay. SG500 sublimation printer and ink. The ink is not expensive as you think it is. I know it is expensive when you look at the ink, but you gotta think of it like this. Relative to how much you're making and how much you're charging people for shirts, the ink is not expensive. The problem is, I don't want to say you're not getting business, but you may or may not be getting the business enough to justify the cost of the ink. But say, for example, when you buy certified sawgrass ink and you sell enough shirts, right, to or enough items, sublimation cups or whatever it is, you'll see that the money that you're making far, far exceeds the amount that ink costs. That's why it's really, really important while you're making money in your business to get the supplies that you need, sit them to the side while you don't need them, so that when that ink does wear off, while you were getting sales, you bought new ink. So now, you know, when you made that money, you probably spent it on something else. So now that you need ink, you don't have that money that the business made. So now you're like, oh man, I got to come out of pocket. When in actuality, the business should have paid for that, and you should have sat that aside in the first place, right? These consumables that you spend they're not costly at all. They're not costly. You figure, okay, ink for a sublimation printer, a brand new batch of all those expensive inks, right? There's $61 each for inks, right? $61 each. So that's well, how much are they?
I think it's $77.
$77? The price went up? Go on Heat Transfer House. Somebody verify that. I don't know. Go on heattransferhouse.com. Not the extra large, the regular inks. I buy the regular one. Go on Heat Transfer House's website right now and tell me how much the inks are. Guys, Heat Transfer House, tell me how much the inks are. All right, so we're going to take this off. AlanAwade.com and pick up your hoodie. Right. Ooh, my funny bone. You funny bone. AlanAwade.com right now and pick up your Mad Cat hoodie right now. So it's the side. How much? Well, you found it? 70 something? Oh, you know why? Because when I log in.
Exactly, you get a different price.
Oh. They're expensive. but it still justifies it. It still justifies it. It's still okay. It's not that expensive. And it lasts a long time. Now, when you buy the cheaper ink, it doesn't last long at all. That was funny. That was funny. All right, so we're doing another hoodie right here, so I'm just gonna press start on the machine. Guys, I got 36 people watching. Can I get some thumbs ups, please? Can I get some thumbs up? Make sure everything is clear at the bottom. And let that roll. We're doing a crazy Mad Cat design right here. You know what I'm saying? Now I could switch and put the hat hoops on this one right here and knock out this hat order even faster, but I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna just let the 2002 rock out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's great to have options in your business. For you, it's a nice price. For everybody that's getting business on a consistent basis, it's a nice price. T-Town T-shirt says, my SG400 has been empty and ink for a while. I almost want to throw it in the trash. Are you using the converted Epson printer? I'm not using it, but for those people who are using it, that's a great option because there's plenty of people that are using those converted Epsons online that are having tremendous success. But I like to go with my system. Plus, it makes sense for my business for me to promote that because it makes sense for my business, right? And it just works, right? So there's no need for me to convert my Epson personally. But the Sawgrass system is great for me. But up front, I don't know. Is it? Have you ever converted a printer, Lovin? The Epson, yeah. Upfront costs, which is more expensive, buying a Sawgrass system or Sawgrass $629. Okay, so the upfront cost of the Sawgrass system is more expensive. So you guys might make out better buying a Epson and converting it, but I still stick by my Sawgrass. It works. I got two of them. I got the SG500 and the SG1000. Both of them still work great. So, you know what I'm saying? Now I have a converted 7720. Okay. I got the 7720. Before those eco tanks came out, a bunch of people having success with the 7720. I got a 7720 also. I never converted it. Get the F570. F570 is on the way already. I have something that's like the F570, but I never put ink in it. And thank God I didn't because they stopped selling it. And now they're going to sell the F570. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about right there. Let me pick this up. You guys see it? F570, but that's actually not a F570. It's a F570, but it's not, right? So they put another name on it. Heat Transfer Warehouse was selling it, and now they stopped because Heat Transfer Warehouse is now going to carry the official F570. So yeah, I'm going to get one of those, so I have the real thing, right? And then I'll put ink in it, and we'll do the large format thing, and then we'll do some cut and sew. So that's what's coming up. Cat side of the bag. Ink, dirt cheap, and lasts a long time. Okay, so the cheap inks for the Sawgrass system, I'm only speaking for the Sawgrass system, not the Epsom system. So the Sawgrass system, those inks, if you put the cheap ink in your Sawgrass system, one, it voids your warranty, and two, it does not last as long as the more expensive ink. And I know that from doing these videos and listening to people and talking to people that have put the cheap ink in their Sawgrass system. Those inks are watered down, they don't last as long, and you'll be buying ink more often, which in turn is like spending the same money as just buying an expensive ink. So you guys gotta think of everything in ways that make sense, right? All right, so let's see what else questions we got up in here. What kind of blank you wearing now? You gotta get some shirts made for my daughter's. Oh, you gotta get some shirts made for her. This right here is I think this is next. Is this next level? No, it's gilded. All right, so this is how this fits right here. I've been working out, so don't expect it to look like this in my. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's. You know what? I think this is next level. It's about to cut, but it might be gilded. Let's see. Let's see, guys. What we got here? Next level. I'm wearing a next level shirt right now. Yeah, this is next level. Hit the like button, guys. What would you start with? The 1,000 in 1,000 or 5,000 starting range? Anything that can do? Huh? Yeah, but I don't understand this question. What would you start with in? Would you start with in 1,000 to 5,000 starting range? Anything that can do letter size paper. Is that the price? Like how much you have to spend? If you're talking about starting off your business with, and your budget is within 1,000 to 5,000, you have a lot of different options. Do some research and find a really good DTF printer. You know, you can do that. Or, you know, you can buy a sublimation printer. You know, you might be able to buy a sublimation printer and a DTF printer with that size of a budget, right? Okay, so first of all, you gotta get a heat press. So the heat press is gonna, depending on which one you want, it's gonna knock out between $500 to $1,200, depending on which heat press you go with. Then you're gonna get a sublimation printer. Huh? Those strict what? 16 by 20. Definitely get a 16 by 20 heat press. Don't get a 15 by 15 because you're gonna upgrade anyway. What heat press size you suggest? Yes, 16 by 20. Just do 16 by 20 because you're gonna want a bigger heat press anyway if you go smaller. 15 by 15 is nice to have when you're doing like smaller shirts and stuff like that, so you don't get the crease in the sleeve, right? But you're gonna want to get a large size heat press and then buy whatever other heat press you need according to the needs of what you're doing. All right, no problem, no problem. Oh, that's your price range. Okay, so Benzar Gabar Shark. What exactly are you trying to do with your business? What is going to be your primary customer? Like, are you printing on garments like this, or are you doing embroidery? Like what? So it's not. There's no one size fits all answer to that question. It all depends on who you're dealing with and what they're going to buy, because ultimately you want to make your investment back and then some. So what do you? Okay, so you want to do embroidered jacket backs. Okay. So you want to embroider jacket backs. So the only way to embroider jacket backs and not have limitations is to get something that's going to cost you a little bit more than that budget. Yeah, than that $5,000. So what you could do is you can either do personal financing, or if you have a business started already, you can finance it through your business, right? So you can do that. And I think embroidery machines are, I don't want to say just as good as, I think they're a great investment. I was going to compare it to buying a house, but I can't compare it to buying a house because that's just silly. But I think, actually, I don't think it's a silly idea because you can, once you get business, man, these things like make so much, it's ridiculous. Once you get the business, I should have had hats hooped ready to go. I'm not even showing y'all how to do this right. I should have had 2 hats hooped and ready to go, but I didn't. I didn't even show y'all how to do it right. I should go over that one spot. That's fine. That one spot that I didn't back up. I'm gonna just go over that one. Should I? All right, let me show y'all how to when a design is done and you just want to go over one spot because you don't like the way it looks. I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward. Fast to the design so I can get to that one place. All right, just showing y'all some extra stuff here so you guys get your bang for your buck watching the video. All right, boom. Gonna go through that right there. I could skip colors, right? That's the second color. Oh, you know what? I already passed it. I already passed it. Shoot. That's what I get for not paying attention. So I'm backing up right now. Backing up, backing up, backing up. Backing up, backing up, backing up. And let me see where I'm at right about here. So I'm gonna come over to my hat and I'm gonna see exactly where that spot is that I wanna go over. And yeah, that's right about there. So I'm gonna rewind just a little bit so I can make sure it goes over. So let me just rewind just a little bit, back up a little bit more. All right. That's too far back. Forward, just a little bit. All right, cool. Now I'm in the right area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this head off and I'm gonna flick the switch so this head starts going right away. I'm gonna press start actually and then flick the switch. All right, just to go over that one spot. And after one over that spot, you press stop. And we get to go. Cut. And actually, yep, and we good to go. So, I said something in a previous video. We going over here, I'm knocking him out over here. I said something in the previous video, and I said to a few people, and also I spoke to a few people at the expo, and you know they asked, okay, thank you for all the information, that was helpful. No problem, no problem. But and I want to bring up a point to you guys, and I want you guys to really, really think about what I'm about to tell you guys and what I'm about to say, right? Dang, I went from 40 something to 25 people watching. That's shot down. I must be highly uninteresting. It's like, no. But listen, they're just gonna miss what I'm about to say. That's okay. All right. So, an embroidery hat, right? Say this hat for instance, right? This hat that I'm wearing. Let me ask you a question. I want you guys to answer. Oh, that must have been a glitch because it went right back up to 43. All right, so you guys listening, I want you guys to answer this question. How do you wind so the MT51 stitches back over area? I just did that. I literally just did that. Sorry, I'm out. How do you wind so the MT51 stitches back over an area where the thread break and the bobbin is still wound, still showing? All right, so I'll show you again real fast because I literally just did that, but it's okay. It's all right, I got you. So this is okay. So this is a different panel, but it's the same commands. It's all right. It's the same commands. What's up, the best uni in the building? Shout out to best uni. All right, so you hit the stop button. Same difference on the MT1501, but it's situated different. So you're gonna hit the stop button, right? And the stop button on the 1501 is obviously right here, stop button. And then you're gonna, on the MT1501, you're gonna hit this button right here where it says working. I can hit it because nothing's gonna happen, it's embroidery. You hit that working button to get it to say fast stop, right? So when it was right here, you get it to go to rewind, right? And then after you get it to go rewind, you just rewind to the point where you want it to start again, right? After you rewind to the point that you want to start again, you use the needle to make sure it's positioned over the right area. And then after that, you can put your machine back into stop mode, and then you flick the switch so that it can immediately flick the switch up once so that it can immediately start embroidering again, and then you just press start, right? Then you just press start, and then it starts embroidering right over that spot where you wanted it to fill in. All right, so that's how you do that. I hope that makes sense. I hope that made sense. Deuce Custom, man. I thought you would already know that. I watch your stuff. You embroider some cool stuff on Facebook. I see your stuff all the time. You embroider some nice looking stuff, man. I thought you knew that already, bro. We're on 36 minutes live. Hey, listen, I got 53 people in the chat on the live, and I only got 35 likes. I'm gonna need y'all to hit the thumbs up button, please. I'm gonna need y'all to hit the thumbs up button one time for your boy, just so the other people that don't get notified by YouTube when I'm live and ask me a million questions on Instagram can come on and ask their questions right now. If you just want to go back after, yo, I just had a quick thought. I gotta get this out, because whenever, like, for some reason, whenever, I know how to read, guys, right? But whenever it is, and it's just not me, I watch other people's lives too, everybody does it. Whenever we're reading back comments, we always sound like we're retarded, we can't read. Like, I know how to read, first of all, but it's just weird reading back the questions. This is weird, like, okay. If you just want to go back after it stops, all you do is hit the stop button again. Correct, and it moves. Right, that's on the MT. Yeah, all you do is hit the stop button again, and it moves. And then it stops, and then hit start. Okay, yeah, hit start. You don't have to put it back in embroidery mode. That's right, you don't have to put it back in embroidery mode. You're right, you're absolutely right. See? I knew you knew what you was doing. You just messing with me. People ask you questions, they already know. I mean, I'm trying to test the original Jamaican dandada. So right now, I'm hooping the hat right now, guys. Let me show you some hooping hat action right here. All right. Put that little thing off to the side a little bit so that when I bring that thing across here, make sure it's right across there. Drop that down like so, in that little groove right there. Make sure it's straight. See, I gotta bring it over a little bit more. Once you do it right the first time, make sure you do it right the first time so that you don't have any issues. All right. That's what a properly hooped hat is supposed to look like, in that groove, in that seam right there. These are Yupong snapbacks that I got right here from Alpha Broder. Before y'all ask me. Before y'all ask, I'm on it, y'all, I'm on it. Let me see. It's definitely all help, especially for the people in the playback squad that's gonna get the replay. You know what I'm saying? All right, next hat. And I should have had these hoops, like I said, to the machine. Now I'm killing my time. That's because I'm live right now with y'all and I'm messing around, but you know, it's all good. I like talking to you guys. You know what I mean? What y'all got for me? Hit me off with the Yupong 5089 model. I think that's what it is. I think so. I don't know what model it is. I don't know. It's the wool one, not the soft the other one. Yeah, it's the wool one. I like the wool ones better. They're the close to like Richardson, kind of, sort of. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, all customers like this hat. They like this hat. And it's not as expensive as Richardson's. But you can't get Richardson from Alpha Brothers anyway. Yeah, the 6-panel, right. Yep. That's the 6089. Okay. That's what I got? Okay. $60.89. What's the $50.89? Are they the other small? I'm not a fan of Yupong. Why not? Stop and hit the switch and hit stop. Oh. So that ran out of bobbin thread. I'll tell y'all that right now. Alright, hook this up right here. Why don't you like, oh, okay, 55-panel snapback. This is a snapback. Yeah, that's what I did. Stop, hit the switch, and no wine. So now, since I messed this one all up, I'm just gonna go ahead and go back to the origin. Now I can start over again. And now I can change this bobbin. Careful, always remove your items carefully so you don't lose registration. How many of you guys blow in a hole? All my multi-needle embroiderers, do you guys blow in a hole? Say it right now. This is an adult show. Get your kids off here. No children allowed. Make sure when you put your things in that it's seated. Make sure it's seated or you're gonna lose registration. So I always make sure it's seated all the way back. I always make sure I pull this up right here so it doesn't embroider on itself. See? See? Marissa blows in the hole. When you blow in the hole, you gotta close your eyes because you don't want the thread particles to come back and see? Yeah, people blow in the hole. I use can of air sometimes too. You guys use this and you guys do this? I do that. Was that loud? Sorry, I apologize. Back up a little bit. Don't need to, but flip it up one time. Start right away. All right, back in business. Back in business. Back in business. Want to hear something funny? I'm embroidering polos for a company that fired me just over 2 years ago. Boom! So T-Town Church said he's embroidering polos for a company that fired him a year ago. That's interesting. But that goes to show you that, like, you know, maybe they're trying to piece it up with you. You know what I mean? Because they didn't have to give you that work. So that's pretty cool of them. That's pretty cool of them. I mean, screw them for firing you, but it was a blessing because, and I mean this in the best way. I don't want to offend anybody, but who wants to work for somebody, right? I mean, it's the best thing in the world to like go from working to not working and then feel how it is like to have freedom and stuff like that and be able to do what you want to do. So everybody that works for somebody, there's nothing wrong with working for somebody. You know what I mean? Especially if it's not a stress-free environment. And that's I think that's the one thing that is wrong with like the traditional working thing, the stress that it brings you, because I don't know what it is. It's like these companies look for somebody to hire, right? They look for somebody to work for them. And then when they get the person, they do every single thing in their power to try to find a reason to fire them. It makes no sense whatsoever. It's like so weird. I do not want to be like that. I want my environment to be, you know what I mean, zen. I don't want people to like, oh my gosh. I don't want people to Wake up in the morning like this. Oh my God, I gotta go to work. Oh my God. Oh, what am I gonna do? I gotta stay. That's stress. That takes years off of your life. You know what I mean? So no stress. Yep, they need you now, man. They need you. And make sure you do a pristine job so they can see that quality worker that they let go. You know what I mean? Best thing that ever happened to you. On tint shop and t-shirt business. That's all that, man. That's awesome. Do you do any tint videos, T-Town t-shirts? Because I'm just interested. I'm not gonna go in tinting business, but I'm just interested to learn how to like tint cars properly. I know there's YouTube videos on there, on YouTube about it, but just curious. So, baby, 100 polos. That's a lot of work. That's good. Are you using Mighty Hoops, T-Town t-shirts? Are you using Mighty Hoops? Just curious. I bought an electric blower on Amazon. Customs. That is. You. I was about to say that is so random, but no, an electric blower for blowing the thing. I was looking at those. I think that's a small one, or did you buy like a? What size is it? Is it like? I think the one I was looking at had a tube. I don't know if I was looking at the right one. I don't know. So many different options. But yeah, I've heard that the best one. Oh, T-Town t-shirts. Drop the link for your other channel, for your tint channel, in the comments, in the chat. We'll approve it. So people can go follow and learn how to tint. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody else across town from you, another state, can learn how to tint from you and start a little tinting business on the side. Drop the channel name in the chat. Bro, I almost broke my finger using Mighty Hoops. Yes, the magnets are strong AF. Yes, they are. I'm sure everybody had experience with Mighty Hoops for that snap. The snap is definitely real. For those of you guys who don't understand what we're talking about, the snap is real. The snap will tint. The snap is real. It will, yeah. But they work. Love Mighty Hoops. T-Town t-shirts. Are you using Mighty Hoops to do that order or no? Okay, yeah, he said yeah, all day. With station. That's right. Can anybody else attest to this, right? When I first started embroidering, I'm like, I'm not spending all that money on Mighty Hoop. And then you got your first one and then like, you can't go back. Right or wrong? In the comments, right or wrong? I don't care how much they cost, I'm getting them. Yo, they got the monopoly, and this is a great invention right here. I'm glad they came out with it. Like, listen, that's true too. When you go from not having a good job to having a good job, sometimes it doesn't even matter. That job is definitely a blessing. And I worked 20 years with Amtrak, and as much as I can say that I'm so glad to be out of there, that job absolutely was an extreme blessing, and it was right on time, and God puts you exactly where you need to be when you need to be there. And these jobs, these traditional jobs, do stuff for us, you know what I mean? Because not everybody is made to be an entrepreneur. Not everybody is made to be self-employed. Not everybody is creative enough to figure things out and make money themselves. So jobs are definitely the bomb when it comes to that, and you know, nothing wrong with it at all. So yeah, I hope I didn't offend anybody, because I don't mean anything by that, but I'm still happy to be self-employed and proud to be self-employed, and encourage other people to, you know, not even be self-employed, but just do something on the side to supplement your regular income, because it puts you that much more ahead financially in life, especially in the long run, on a consistent basis. I watch the videos on Hoop Tech. So what do you think about the hoops? I think they're magnificent. I think that you guys should stay tuned and see what Hoop Tech, or if we get any Hoop Techs on the channel, so stay tuned for that. I think they're magnificent. I think that they have a wonderful product. And what's crazy is I don't think that they're a competitor for Mighty Hoop. I think they're like different. Those hoops do different things. Some of them slightly overlap, but for the most part, Hoop Tech got their own thing, and Mighty Hoop got their own thing. Hoop Tech is more specialty items that are hard to grab onto, like shoes and bags and stuff like that. Mighty Hoops can grip bags, but not the way Hoop Tech can. It's different. Mighty Hoops, I would think, is more for garments, right? For straight garments. Hoop Tech is for all those different other odd items, and that's why they don't overlap. All right, because you can use Mighty Hoops to hoop bags, but not like the Hoop Tech. It's different, right? So I think they slightly overlap, but they're still both in their in different lanes. Will you be speaking to Deco Summit? Yes, I will. I gotta forward them my contract. I gotta send my contract back. That's why they didn't announce me as a speaker. I don't think they announced me as a speaker yet, but I gotta forward them back the contract or whatever. And yes, I will be speaking to Deco Summit this year, and I'm going to make an awesome presentation for you guys. It's gonna be dope. I did a great job last year, I think. Pat myself on the back, see my own horn. But I think I did a great job last year, and I'm gonna do an even better job this year. And speaking is fun. Nora Richardson will be at Deco Summit. KY Ann, are you going to be there? New tech is to replace the 89-1 kits. They're different. I don't know what 89-1 kits are. I gotta see what that is. I've never heard of the 89-1 kit. Not offended. I just love my day job. That's exactly what I'm saying. If you love your job, that's what matters. If you love your job, that's all that matters, because that makes life in general that much better, because we spend the majority of the time at our job. 8 hours in a day, right? Realistically, we get 12 hours. We get 11 hours. We might be 10 hours. How many hours are we awake during the day? Okay, so you wake up in the morning. You probably spend 2 to 3 hours getting ready, right? And then you go to work. 8 hours at work, and then you come home. 2 to 3 hours, then you're back to sleep, right? So what's that? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's probably less than that. So you spend 14 hours awake, right? Out of a 24-hour period in a day, right? And that's long. So it's like, oh, the 8-in-1 frames. Yeah, the 8-in-1 frames, I still use them, but once you get the right hoop techs, the 8-in-1 is going to collect dust. And the 8-in-1 are not as good as hoop techs, because the hoop techs grab and grip really tight. The 8-in-1, you're using the sticky back. And the 8-in-1s are great though for the price. For the price, beats out Hoop Tech all day for the price. But yeah, the 8-in-1s are the bomb. Respect for the 8-in-1s. I've done a bunch of stuff with 8-in-1s, so never forget where you came from. Shout out to the 8-in-1 device. Probably won't be a Deco Summit. Praying I'm going to CPO selection season. What's CPO selection season? What's that? What's that? I got a Hoop Tech cap back, game changer. I can't wait, man. Back of the cap, right here, where it curves. Where it curves, super makes it super easy. Wait, no audio. You playing with me? Oh, somebody's commenting on the last video. Okay. I got drop down and said no audio. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put that video, make that video private. I gotta private that last video. Somebody said, comment on no audio. Oh, you know what? Slacking. I should have been hooping another hat. Y'all slowing me down, man. You guys are slowing me down. I could have hooped like 4 hats. I got all these frames. I'm messing with y'all.
You got another station up?
Huh? Another station? I got another station on the side of one of those carts. I think it's on the side of that. I don't know. It's on the side of one of these. I don't know. It's on the side of one of these carts. I do have another hooping station though. We're gonna see Loveland's hooping skills. See if she knows what she's doing over here. All right, Loveland, don't mess it up now. About to find out if you can find it. Yeah, it's on the side of one of these things. But I definitely have another one. What do you think? Should I try with no stabilizer?
No.
I mean, it doesn't really need stabilizer because they're structured, right? You said no? You still wouldn't do it? I'm gonna have to because I just ran out. I mean, I have some. Did you see it? Don't look at us in that tone of. Somebody said, don't look at us in that tone of voice. You guys are absolutely amazing. You guys are outstandingly amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Absolutely amazing. Just tickled my funny bone. I totally don't use backing for those style hats. See, T-Town T-shirts say he don't use backing for these type of hats. I don't need no backing. T-Town T-shirts know what he's talking about. Do one and then don't do one and compare the two, right? Yeah. Well, hats like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty well structured, so you kind of don't need it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a oxymoron. You want to stabilize it, but the hat's already stabilized, so you don't really need it. You know what I mean? It's already stabilized. Knocking them out, knocking them out. I really should have all 4 machines going, but I'm just enjoying you guys, you know. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What's up, A-Dubb? Vector. 3 Vector. Love my shirts, bro. Question, what shirts do you use on your black bear design? Oh, my black bear design, the majority of those shirts are gilding. But this one that I have on is the next level. Yeah. But the gilding sound good. Okay. Yeah, but this one I have on right now is the next level. Just coincidence, I guess. Or just, this is an old shirt. This is very, very old in my drawer. This, as you guys can see, the DTG looks excellently flawless. So don't forget to visit AlanAwade.com. What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Excuse my language, guys. Excuse my language. I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to be entertaining and embroidered at the same time. That's how you mess everything. That's how you mess everything up. I don't know how many times I've messed up an order going live. When I really, like last time I think I was live and I had the 100 hats to do, I didn't want to mess around, so I didn't go live doing 100 hats because I was like, I need to get this done. I can't be messing around with y'all. I need to get it out of the way. But I'm only doing 20 hats. It ain't nothing. You know, so I had to jump on real fast because I haven't been live. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. And it's really, really fun going live and reading all the comments and talking to people and stuff like that. So, and I haven't done that, and I really enjoy doing it. So I haven't done it in a while. So I definitely wanted to jump on here. So, you know, a little bit over. Some of y'all not feeling my hooping techniques. He missed us. I did. I can't lie. I did. 100%. Taryn, can you come outside yet? Taryn can't come outside, y'all. She can't come outside. Insider. Taryn, are you at work? T. Carter? Taryn and I used to work together. Cat's out of the bag. And Loveland and I went to art school together, right? We went to film school together. The family's all here. You remember Katisa? She does like fashion online now. She got like probably like over 200, 300,000 followers now on Instagram. Look up, what does she call herself? Katisa. I don't know what she calls herself on Instagram, but anyway, I ran into her in the gym today. And I told her to come by, check out the studio. Yo, she's killing it. But you don't remember her. If you saw her face. Yeah. So yeah. And this is a whole white ink channel. What is wrong with the wheel? Is it locked or something? This wheel is leaning to the side. Like, what the heck? Oh, okay. You broke it. What the heck? Love to knock the wheel off my... Yes, you did. Jesus.
This washer, didn't
Yeah, I think. There's a screw into the bottom right there. Okay. Okay, obviously. Okay, I might have to take you guys off of this thing right here. The production tunnel. That's right, you guys in the production tunnel. I think it goes into something. Hold on, let me take this off. Hold on. All right. Now you can go ahead and do it. Does this screw into something? All right, that's got to be. Oh, I ran out of thread. Ran out of thread. Jeez, I hope I have more of that color. Oh my gosh, please tell me I have more of that color. All right. So this is what happened now, guys. Now I gotta thread the whole thing. Ran out of that thread color. Jeez. Hey, let me tell y'all something, right? When you're doing embroidery, or anything for that matter, it'd be a real simple job, but everything always goes wrong on every job. Like, reality and theory. Oh, it had to screw into like a little. Yeah. Thanks. Everything always goes wrong, all the time. Cross my fingers. Hope I have some more 1624.
There's one right here if you want to take it off.
Oh, on that machine?
Yeah.
No, I think I got enough. I think I got more. 1624.
And then, what's that big one right here next to the machine? It's not on nothing.
1624. 1624. 1624. All right, so now, since I didn't pay attention to what the machine was doing, now I got to thread the whole thing again. And the other one is, it's got enough in there to keep on going to make the rest of the order. Always something. Now, let's test the skills and see how fast A-Dubb can thread a machine. You know what I mean? Jesus. First of all, you got to get the thread from the bottom part. There we go. Put that back together. One of the most popular colors. That's the school color around here. Yep, 1624. That's that go, baby. What's up, bro? I'm getting the EM1010. Any suggestions for me? Yeah, pay attention to your tension. Once you get your tension right, you are good in the game. Don't forget that the EM1010 is not really meant to do structured hats. It's meant to do unstructured hats. So master that. But the EM1010 is a solid machine. Like, once you tune it up and tune it good, you can go. You can do some production on that. You know what I mean? Once you, the one suggestion is, once you start getting the business, try to scale up and get the MT1501 once you start getting the business, because you'll have a lot less limitations with the MT1501 industrial machine. But the EM1010, when I had my EM1010 in the basement in the house, I went and got two of them because I was enjoying it that much and enjoying making videos with it that much. All right, guys, y'all ready? I'm about to thread this thing. All right, Lovely, you gonna put the timer on? Just like that. No. All right, it's gonna take a while. I'm even in front. And this is the hardest part right here because I gotta go in back here and I gotta feed this thread into something into a hole that I can't really see. And I'm on my tippy toes right now. Jesus. Go ahead, you can start. Tommy, okay. Alright, okay, right here. Boom. Up.
Oh, well, at least it was in the front row.
Yeah. Up here. Now I'm feeding it through the back to the front blindly. All right, boom, 2, 1. Yeah, paid them through 2 already. Bam, underneath that. Take this off. Now I gotta find my thing right here. Now you put this through that right there. Grab some thread. Put it through here. Pull that through. Bam. Alright. Bam. Bam. Around the tension wheel 1 full time. And down here, back to this hole. There's my tweezers. Tweezers. Alright, now through here, to this. Down here, down here. Two minutes. Already? Sheesh. I'm slow. Down here. But this one is a whole lot more threaded than the MT-1501 though. It's a whole lot more. Now I got it all the way down and back up. This is a lot. This one is a lot. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so down through right here, around the bar, without getting tangled up with other thread, up, back up here. All right, so it's gonna be about 4 minutes, maybe 5. All right, back in here. Hey, listen, you do not want your thread to run out. Definitely connect it back and pull it all the way through, and you don't want to be doing this. And then down. Bam. Home stretch, baby, home stretch. Let me adjust the camera. Home stretch. Ah. 5 minutes. All right. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. I got 30 seconds. Ah. Gotta get a better tip. Come on, bruh. Bam. I'm really done, actually. All right, done.
3 minutes, 58 seconds.
3 minutes and 58 seconds. New world record. New world record. All right. All right, we'll rewind that. All right. Bam. Cooking on gas. Gas is cooking. Well, you know you're getting business, man. It's a blessing. It's a blessing we run out of threads. All right, let's go back and see what people are saying. All right, let me just go back a little bit. Do you do drop-off orders for your customers? No, but reality, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. But no, you don't want to don't do drop-off orders. I heard the noise. Something fell, right? Don't ever do what I just did. Don't ever do what I just did. Something fell, right? I don't know. I don't know. I heard something. But yeah, I do drop-off orders. But I don't want to do drop-off orders. And you shouldn't do drop-off orders because in most cases, you might not be charging them to drop it off. But if they're in my route, like, I don't know, for friends and stuff like that, don't do it. don't do it. Make them come to the shop because that's the more professional thing to do. That's the easier thing to do. It makes the most sense for business, right? So you don't have to stop early or stop what you're doing to go drop off an order for somebody. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. So the answer is yes, but no, I don't. So don't expect me. Don't order anything from me thinking I'm going to drop it off. I'm not. Probably will, but no, I'm not. No, I'm not. What type of hoops do you prefer when hooping Letterman jackets? Hooping Letterman jackets, 16 by 13. 16 by 13. This big boy right here, 16 by 13. That one. That's been going the whole time while we on chair. That's what I prefer. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Did I miss anything else? All right. I'm gonna go back down now. All right. I don't know. All types of stuff dropping. Just got done with a 180 hat order for another window tinting Facebook group. Oh, I gotta join that group. Just getting all that work. Front and side logo took 3 days on a TC 1501. Yeah, missed the whole one. It's not fun running out. One of my most popular color, yeah, most popular. What size typically work with the TC 1501? What size hoops typically work with the TC 1501? When you order your Mighty hoops, I advise you to call them and tell them what machine you have, and they'll send you the proper brackets. I think all these hoops that I have right here work with the 1501, with the 1501 TC, which is a 13 by 16. I think that's the largest size you can go, 13 by 16 with the MT 1501. Then you got the trusty 8 by 13 for front chest right here, right? This one is for full back or full front, which is the 13 by 16, 8 by 13. Of course, get yourself some 5 by 5. Get 5 by 5s and get a sleeve hoop. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll show y'all. Let me walk over here. Walk you guys over here to my Mighty Hoop section. You know what I mean? Alright, so you guys see my Mighty Hoop. So we got these things are heavy too. Jesus, please, one hand. Alright, well, here's my 5 by 5 hoops. Definitely gotta have some 5 by 5 hoops for left chest, right? And then you got your 9 by 3 right here. I got 2 of those 9 by 3s. Then I got a 13 by 4.25, right? Then you got the big boy, which is the 4.25 by 16.2. That's a really long one. And that's pretty much it. You can pretty much hoop everything once you got those. You know what I mean? None of the traditional hoops just sit there and collect dust, right? So that's, after you got those Mighty hoops, you pretty much got everything. Shout out to Mighty Hoop. I would walk back there and show you guys the 8-in-1 Gen 2, but the Gen 2 and the 8-in-1, but I get bad reception when I walk back there in the studio. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need, man. Arm and front chest, same size. 2 5 by 5s. Then I got a 10 by 10. The 10 by 10, I almost never use that. The 10 by 10, I feel like it's almost like a useless hoop. 10 by 10 is probably useful for doing like size small shirts or women's shirts maybe. But I almost never use my 10 by 10. I got a 10 by 10 over here. Yeah, I got a 10 by 10 over here. What do you think about the Brother PR670E for start? I can't give you advice on a machine that I don't have. So yeah, I honestly, I can't, I don't know. I've never used it. I don't have one. So I'm not gonna sit here and give an opinion on that machine because I never used it and I don't have it. It works, right? It works because there are people that have it. There are people that have it. And okay, see, T-Town T-shirt says he uses his 10 by 10 hoop for cheer uniform. I only got one of those. He uses 10 by 10 hoops for cheer uniforms. I only have one. Where's my 10 by 10? Oh, there it is. Layout. It's a weird hoop. It's a weird size hoop. It's like exactly a square. It's like, it's weird. I guess, yeah, I guess it can do like a chest, yeah. It's just a weird hoop to me, I don't know. And then Mighty Hoop has these little framing brackets to hold your stabilizers. These are pretty cool. These are pretty cool and very, very useful. You know what I mean? Got one for the sleeve hoops also. And then one for, yeah, different ones right here. I got a bunch of little... Anything that you need to make your workday easier or to make your production seamless and smooth, get it, man, get it. Let me get my Apple Watch. I don't know what time it is. You gotta know what time it is. I have my Apple Watch charging. I didn't know what time it is. I made a cool video making them because I don't have... front glitter. That's dope. How much stock do you keep on hand? I keep a lot of stock on hand, probably more than most people. But you know, I'm selling retail. I'm doing custom orders as well as selling retail, so I keep a lot of stuff. I never want to be in a position where I don't have anything to sell, so I keep a lot of stock on hand. And Loveland, shout out to Loveland. She don't want to be on camera right now, so I won't put her on camera. Right, but Loveland made these awesome. Look at this right here. Is this crazy? This is great. Look at this. Laminated, what? Above and beyond. Such an overachiever. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Labeled all my stuff for me. This is awesome right here. Then I got stuff over here, right? More inventory over there. Inventory. So yeah, I got a lot of inventory. More inventory over there. I even got stuff at home. I got a lot of inventory, guys. Look, business calls. You guys are more important than business calls because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be getting business calls. Ryanette is calling me. Screen printing company, Ryanette. I reached out to them. Anyway, whatever. We'll return their call. Let them leave a message. I'm live right now with my family. Right? We kicking it right now. Later for Ryanette. Ryanette, talk to you guys later. I'll call you guys later. I don't mean okay, that's it. Man, I thought we lost you, but you're here. Oh, I must have went down or something like that. I don't know. I made it. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, guys. Oh yeah, I never said the thing that I want to say. This design right here. Let's go back. This design right here, right? Or any design for that matter. This design right here, right? In the comments down below, they left a voicemail, great. In the comments down below, how much money are you willing to pay to produce that design? How much money are you willing to pay to produce this design? You see, like in garment decorating, we always say, okay, Which machine should I get? What's the best machine? The best machine arguably costs the most money, which doesn't make any sense to me, to be honest, right? In certain aspects in business and stuff like that, in certain aspects in life, you get what you pay for, and the best is supposed to deliver the best quality, but not in every. Did I hoop? I did not. I did not. I did not. You didn't hoop any either.
I finished mine for you.
She's such. Got no hats ready to go.
Wait, yours is on the floor.
Oh, it's on the floor? Oh, there it is right there. I'm having fun. You know you're having fun when you're not even paying attention to your work. It's all good. Yeah. Back to what I was saying. How much money are you willing to pay to embroider this design? What's the best embroidery machine to start with? What's the best embroidery machine? Like, oh, I'm not using that machine. Let me get this machine, because these machines are the best, right? That's the conversation. That's what happens, right or wrong. In the comments, right or wrong. Is that not the conversation that happens in the field, right? Oh, I don't like those machines. They, you know what I mean? Oh, I heard this or I heard that. It all boils down to this. How much money do you want to pay to embroider this? Are you guys catching what I'm trying to put down? Does that make sense to you guys, what I'm trying to say? How much money, the Container Store, where do you get your containers from? The Container Store. You're not, pay attention. How much money exactly? I hear you all the same time, right? So whether you buy a $5,000 multi-head from Alibaba, or you buy a Brother machine, or a Tajima machine, or a Ricoma machine, or this machine, or that machine, or this machine. Of course, I want you guys to use my affiliate link and pick up a Ricoma machine, because I'm an affiliate and all that. But it all boils down to, how much money do you want to pay to embroider the same design? I don't care how much money you pay for your machine. I'm willing to challenge anybody on YouTube. I'll go on the record and say that. I'll challenge anybody on YouTube. Give me your file. You embroider your file and I embroider your file. How much money are you willing to pay to embroider the same looking quality design? So for all those saying, oh, I got this, I paid $8,000 more than you. That's all it boils down to. You paid a whole lot more than me, and I spent a whole lot less than you, and I'm getting great, fabulous, wonderful quality, and we're selling the same 20 to 30 to 40, however much you sell your hat for, we're selling at the same price, so it don't matter how much you pay for the machine. You know what I mean? What matters is, can you get that machine to work? That's what matters. What matters is, stop worrying about what machine you got and go make some money. Okay, so Loveland, I'm gonna embroider this one with no. Matter of fact, let me make sure I got enough to fulfill this order before I mess up two hats. I definitely did order more than I needed. Let me just count it up just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I'm counting wrong. 1. I'm gonna embroider this next one without any stabilizer. Oh, you want? Yeah. You want? Oh, the bag. Okay, yeah. Oh. So you said I'm using stabilizer. She said, yeah, I'm using stabilizer. That's what you said. How much money are you willing to pay to embroider the same design, guys? What matters is, just go make some money. Go make some money. Get your hands on what you need to get your hands on and start making money. Go into all these Facebook groups. Check for yourselves. Everybody's embroidering beautiful things with every machine. I don't care if you get a buy, side, guy, high, Fry, Toyota, Fafola. But still, seriously, on a serious note, and I mean this wholeheartedly, what does matter is customer service. What does matter. And despite what some may say, you know, I get good customer service from Ricoma. You know what I mean? And when you have a business, you kind of understand what your understanding of what companies go through. And Ricoma right now, I think they're the more popular brand. Like I won't, well, maybe not. Maybe I'm using. A lot of people have Ricoma machines, so it's kind of harder for them to get to people. But I don't ever have problems with them getting to me, right? If I have a question or if I call in, and I've said this in other videos, they do give me a special number to call, but I don't ever use that number. I call the regular number just to see what you guys go through, and I don't have any problem. That's why when people complain, I'm like, I don't have that experience, and I call regular. You know what I mean? I leave messages and they get back to me. All right, let me answer some questions real fast. The customer's not going to care exactly what machine you use. No customer ever said, oh, that's a great design. I wonder what machine it was embroidered on. No customer said nobody. Nobody ever said that. Okay? Nobody ever said that. What is the brand hat more sell fast, that sells the most? I would say the Richardson is the style of hat that sells the most, right? Highest value. Richardson is perceived to have the highest value. You know what I mean? I don't know why. Because there are hats that compare in quality. I think that they just got the color scheme and the styling down packed, right? That's what I think it is. In the comments down below, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about a Richardson hat that like stands out from everybody else? Live. Oh my gosh, I've been live for almost an hour and a half. Don't care, we run it up today. What do you guys think it is about Richardson hats that like, we're about to find out. Love, I'm about to press start. About to press start. About to see. We're still going over here. Very big design. But yeah, I think it's Richardson. I mean, it looks good so far. It just started, but it's about how you use the tool, not how much the tool costs. Boom. That doesn't apply to everything in life, by the way, guys. But it does apply to embroidery, I think. You know, sometimes you pay more money to get more features, right? Or sometimes you pay more money because it's just nice to have something nice or something that's perceived as nice, right? Door and see if it's a delivery for me, because they just called me. If not, just come. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I don't want to mess up my live again. Yeah. That was somebody downstairs at the gate. Oh, this is embroidering just fine with no stabilizer. I don't know.